It's the year 2023 and it finally feels like anime gaming is starting to move again. Right now we recently got the announcement for Naruto Storm Connections, which is kind of like a collection of all of the Naruto games put together, and it seems like there is going to be new content for that game with us getting new characters, and I think more beyond just the two that we've already gotten. But that's just one example of how anime gaming is coming back, but we also recently just got the announcement for Budokai Tenkaichi 4, or whatever it is that they end up going with for the title for that game. I believe today the report came out that it was called Dragon Ball Z Sparking Zero or something like that, I believe is what they're going with for the new Budokai game, or at least the project name, which is like the unofficial title before the official title gets picked. But this all has me thinking about the fact that like My Hero Academia games are just bad, right? Is it just me who feels this way? Is it just me who's sad when you see all these amazing game announcements happen and you're like, oh, that's awesome, I can't wait to play that Dragon Ball game or that One Piece game or that Naruto game or, you know, that game for any other series. But then when it's time to come back to My Hero World, where it's all sad and we have nothing going on as far as the gaming universe, we just have to kind of sit here like, whoa, Ultra Rumble, that's coming, oh yeah, Ultra Impact, mobile game season. And I suppose just thinking about the disparity between how games for certain franchises are handled nowadays versus how they used to be handled really sort of gets me sad, right? Because I'm getting sort of old. I've been in this anime gaming, or at least anime space, for a very long time, and I've seen a lot of anime game franchises come and go. I mean, I've been playing Ultimate Ninja and Budokai ever since their original inception. But nowadays, it's just really hard to feel like the games that we get from the newer properties are up to snuff. If we even get games for some of the newer properties, because we still have yet to see anything about like a Jujutsu Kaisen or Chainsaw Man game outside of like mobile game collaborations or just the mobile game for the JJK game that keeps getting pushed back. It's a myth. It doesn't exist. So while I am happy that we have a My Hero Academia game at all, I know a lot of people actually do like the One's Justice series, and you know, you can't really complain all that much about Ultra Rumble because it is a refreshing and interesting take on the franchise, I'll say. And from what I played in the beta, it actually was pretty fun. But why is it that we don't have an actual, like, full-on AAA My Hero Academia game, right? It just feels like the kind of series that has so much promise that could actually be used for making a title like this. You see games like Xenoverse, and I feel like that would just fit really well for something like My Hero Academia, right? Of course, you would just have a game where you could make a character and you'd get some sort of quirk where you could go along the story and follow the events of the anime as another member of Class 1A, or maybe interestingly enough, a member of the League of Villains. I think in a game like this, character customization would be a very, very important thing, especially because the My Hero Academia community is a very extremely inclusive community when it comes to like races and peoples, I like to believe. So I definitely think that a game that allows you to create a character in the My Hero Academia universe has to have a lot of options so that everyone can feel represented. And also the fact that it is a My Hero Academia game where you have characters who could literally be anything, I think there should be options for being like a bird person or a dog person. I mean, whatever it is that you need for your quirk, right? That would just be really awesome. I feel like there's a lot of potential in a game system like that, and they already have a sort of skeleton for it in the realm of Xenoverse, but of course you can't have characters just flying around and going crazy, and there is going to have to be some sort of balance considering that characters could just have any power, right? It's not just a bunch of ki blasts and stuff like that. You're dealing with a bunch of different superpowers like fire and ice or flying or explosions. That's going to take a lot of balancing if you just give that out to people who are creating characters. Now, the tried and true method of arena fighters is all well and good of series like My Hero Academia, but I just feel like if we're going to be stuck getting arena fighters for My Hero Academia, there should at least be one that's different from the one that we already have. Sort of like how Storm had the Clash of Ninja and Ultimate Ninja series, and how Dragon Ball has, 50 different games, fighters, Xenoverse, Budokai. There's different branches and different ways that the gameplay can go, despite the fact that it's all under the same umbrella. And when you consider just how far we've come in My Hero Academia and how many characters they are, imagine the size of the roster of all the students, all the pro heroes that we've seen so far, all the villains from the movies. It would just be really, really awesome, and I feel like Bandai is kind of missing out here by not truly exploring the full breadth of what My Hero Academia has to offer on a console or PC gaming experience. And I guess to a certain extent, you have to look at yourself in situations like this, so I am partially to blame, at least for myself, because I have been playing a lot less anime games in general. I've been playing stuff like Baldur's Gate 3 and all sorts of stuff that you might not know about because this is an anime channel and those aren't anime games. But I really would love to get back to playing a lot of anime games like I used to in the past, and for that to happen, I feel like we just have to get some better ones out, especially ones for series that we all love and that are at the height of their popularity. Again, stuff like JJK, My Hero, and Chainsaw Man. Man. Now, already on the channel, we've discussed how I think Chainsaw Man should be getting its own game, and I think in the future I do also have a very detailed video going on about how I think that Bleach should be getting a new game, because it's just really a crime that it hasn't gotten a game in so long. But I really kind of wanted to just do this rant to just vent my frustrations with My Hero Academia games in general, especially because gaming is something that I always pictured sharing with you guys on this channel, and it's really been and become a channel all about analyzing anime and analyzing manga, and I feel like I want to game with you guys, right? I want to show you what I'm capable of in some of these games that I have a lot of fun in. So coming up on the channel, I just want you guys to know that I've gotten pretty comfortable with you and my audience and everything going on in this channel, but I do want to shake it up a little bit and start introducing certain things that you might not be used to. And I know that's a little difficult for some people because, you know, not everyone supports everything. So if you're here for anime stuff, you might not want to be here for gaming stuff, but I implore you to please give the gaming content a chance. If you see me playing Naruto Storm or running through the entire Storm or Budokai franchises, give it a click and see what's going on. I promise to put a lot of work into those videos, just like I already do in my anime explaining videos. And yeah, maybe we can have some fun together. I want to start gaming a lot more on the channel. I have a strong anime gaming background. I used to run the Shonen Games channel, which you can go and check out. We have a whole bunch of anime game clips on there that you can watch over the years that I was running that channel. And I just kind of want to get back into it on my own personal channel, the Vocal Pineapple channel. Let me know if you guys want to see that on a different channel, like you want me to make a specific gaming one. But I honestly think that the best decision for me, at least, would be to put that on here. So in the following weeks and in the following months, as I start upgrading some gear and stuff like that and making this kind of stuff possible, I do want to start doing stuff like maybe streaming or doing a couple gameplay videos to see how you guys feel about that. And I've already been like sprinkling gameplay videos in throughout the channel here and there, but I do think that the balance between like anime and manga explained stuff versus games that I'm going to be playing is going to be shifting a little bit, and you are going to be seeing a little more of the gaming stuff, which is not going to get in the way of the anime stuff. I already have that stuff locked down. We've already got that figured out. So let's try to go on this journey together and see how we can improve the channel and how we can improve the experience that we're having here together, and see if we can have some fun doing it. This is Vocal Pineapple. I'll see you guys later. Love you so much. Thank you for sticking with me. Even if you don't watch this video, I appreciate you, and peace.